Principles of sports nutrition.
There are more ways than one to skin a cat, so are there more ways than one of digging for money, and there are many versions of this proverb, but the idea is that there are many training systems, all of which have a value, some of which have value that is specific to a definite outcome. Others may or may not provide the totality of training value that one needs to achieve optimum form and function. Certainly we're attracted to different forms of training and different systems, first and foremost because of how we experience that type of system or training event. Weight training, running, swimming, cycling, all the different sports, all the different methods that are proposed today to get us in shape. We have an experience, and that experience is going to give us feedback as to whether or not the experience was enjoyable or pleasurable or right in terms of meeting our expectations. The spider web is constructed by the spider out of spirals, and the web that joins each spiral forms a network, and all of them put together to me represents the vast number of different training systems that are out there. And like the spider's web, we can get caught up in one system and completely miss out on the enjoyment or benefits of another system. So I think it's important that we become aware of what's required biologically to generate and optimize the fitness that we require, and then put a program together that includes the requisites for building our form and function and improving our skill as athletes. So we need to stretch, we need to build muscle strength and muscle endurance, we need to build muscle and strengthen the tissue, we need to have an anabolic outcome as the net effect of our workouts so that we construct as opposed to deconstruct. So based on science, we need to create an exercise program that meets the requirements that exercise is defined by, so that we can measure them and move forward, and also find enjoyment so that we can be consistent, we can show up and do the work, and also the exercise program cannot cause harm. If the sport, if the exercise, if the movement, if the system in any way, shape, or form puts us at risk, it's not sustainable. So we need to find something that is sustainable, that doesn't damage the cells and tissues and organs, something that keeps us well and functional. And when you tie good nutrition with this training system, then it's a means to an end, the end of which is pure enjoyment. The means is the doing of the work, the consuming of the whole food. Put those together with your dietary supplements, and what you've got is a paradigm for life that's going to keep you well and strong. Now, within the realm of all these training systems, there is a principle or concept called cross-training. And cross-training is a term that describes the action of combining different types of activity or exercise as opposed to the practice of only one. And that is common. You find people and athletes doing only one sport, one activity, one form of cardio, one training method only, and this creates imbalance. So the advantage of cross-training, which is performing a variety of activities across consecutive exercise sessions, is that you take a different approach. You utilize the tissue from a different point of view in a different set of values, different standards, different intensities, different rep ranges, different environments, and all of this creates a complete and balanced and eclectic outcome, all of which supports the complete development of the entire body and utilizes specific parts or energy systems, aerobic versus anaerobic, for example, and uses different parts of the body in different ways, unilateral, bilateral, using free weights, dumbbells, machines, rubber bands, balance balls, balance beams, all kinds of stuff that you can incorporate into your training routine and paradigm that will help you ultimately find more enjoyment, give some variety to your workout pattern, and also create a sustainable program long term that fully uses the body in much the same way that a man or woman would use their body in nature. The key here is to train within a system, try other systems out, and find one that creates the balance and quality of optimum health that we all need and require.